Still trying to work out some issues with our ball.
Exactly.
Still 7-0. Forestview leads the Mountaineers. Mountaineers 3 and out, 1.
With Mountaineers.
The offensive set, he drops back, quick pass right over the middle, completed across the 40, 45, 30, down, still on his feet, across the 20-yard, go all the way to the 5-yard line. So big pickup for the Mountaineers.
Excellent run after catch by Gash. I mean, he just kept on spinning and twisting his way down. Excellent run.
Mountaineers are in prime position, 5-yard line, 1st and 10. Armstrong hands it right up the middle, misses the first tackle, gets across goal line, touchdown, Mountaineers.
Mr. Josiah Hill on the touchdown.
Touchdown, Kings Mountain. They'll get ready for the extra point. And it's up. Yep. It is good. So the Mountaineers will make it 7-7. We'll take a break. We'll be back right here at Forestview High School right after this. Xenia Home Building. Innovative pools. Long sellers with Allen Tate Realty. Forestview High School, Mountaineers tied at 7 apiece. Get ready for a quick kickoff, and then and he'll get tripped up around the 20. Just a really quick kick right there.
Yeah.
Trying to catch him off guard, but still a decent run back. So, Mountain re-kicked the ball.
Right.
It wasn't set.
Kings Mountain was set.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a really quick check on our Caldwell Bank. No, they've tied it 6-6. 7:34 in the first quarter.
They're playing side point, correct?
Get away this time. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds. The 5-yard line.
On the opening kickoff, the ball was kicked out of bounds. The 1st and 10 Jags at the 35.
So 1st and 10 for the Jaguars, 35-yard line. Forestview going right to left. Rhodes in as the halfback for Forestview. Confusion on the Forestview side, and I believe Forestview will take another timeout. So will we. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, DR Horton Home Building, Allen and Outfitters. I would say it, Craig. I'll always let Craig say the name of the stadium. Joe. I want to say. I'm going to butcher it, so I'm not going to say it. We're at Forestview High School. My wife was trying to teach me how to say it last night, but that apparently did not work. So 1st and 10, 2 running backs, split backs in the backfield for Forestview right now. Phillips hands it to the second one. Quick flags on the play. Hands it to Holt. but play will stop dead.
Look like we jumped a little quick.
So offsides against the Mountaineers will cost us 5, bring up 2nd and 5.
It looked like Eli Lipscomb jumped across a little.
One running back in the backfield does Holt again. Excuse me, that's Rhodes.
Yeah.
Phillips, your quarterback. He hands it to Rhodes right away, but he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Won't get much, if anything. Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Jaguars. Host the Mountaineers on the stop. Decent crowd here on the Forestview side, but really good crowd for the Mountaineers. They packed. Phillips makes his call. Twin receivers both sides. He looks to the right side to try to find an open receiver. Number 1, it was his intended target. Wilson, incomplete. Will bring up a 3rd and 5.
Again, good pressure by our front 4.
Wilson was wide open.
Yeah, he was.
Wilson was wide open if the ball had been in play, but it was not. It was about 5 yards overthrown.
He just didn't have time to throw. We was back there quickly. I think number 33 for us, Odoms again, putting pressure on the quarterback.
And it'll bring up a punting situation, 4th down, 4th and 5. You know, after that penalty cost Kings Mountain 5.
Yeah.
Just not able to motivate the ball anywhere for the Jaguars.
So, Coach Carroll has dialed up the pressure. That number 11, Antonio Armstrong, was back there in the quarterback's face this time, and he just had to let it go.
Jaguars back to punt around their own 25-yard line. The ball is up. Very high punt and deep, too. It'll take a roll across the 10. Mountaineers will just fall on it around the 5-yard line. Dangerous situation.
That
but
was
the Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10 right at the 5-yard line. So great punt by the Forestview Jaguars.
Great punt, but that was dangerous. Next time we need to get away from that. Peter, get away and just let it roll.
Well, we just didn't line up in the proper spot for that ball as high as and far as it was kicked.
Right.
So when – was it Gash?
Gash, yeah.
Gash had to backpedal to get to it.
Glad he got some good hands because we could have fumbled it all. If we would have fumbled that, we'd been inside. They'd been inside our 5-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line, from our own 5-yard line. Armstrong with Holland in the backfield. Trips to the far right. He'll throw it to the right side, looking for an open receiver. And did not make the catch, incomplete.
Yeah, and we were really lucky there that was not another interception. Tex was very well covered.
William Vaughn, the intended target. And he's very well covered everywhere we go.
He was covered. So those are things I want to see, the growth with TJ. I want to see him learn how to eat that. You know, Lil play another down, run the ball, get 3 or 4 yards, but don't make a turnover.
Hand off to Holland right up the middle, nowhere to go. He may have lost a yard or 2 and bring up a 3rd down.
Jags defense stops the run at the line of scrimmage. The 1-yard loss.
They're going to give him a 1-yard loss, so 3rd and 11 from the 4-yard line.
I'd like to see some type of dig route or a slant like we did with Gash.
Alone on this side.
Yeah, it looked like the linebackers showing blick, so hopefully that we'll go right behind them.
Armstrong throws from his end zone, looking for a receiver on the left side, just not.
We'll see that. Again, the middle is wide open. We just the play call a couple series ago with Gash across the middle was wide open. And I know Coach Bolton, he will see that and they make that adjustment.
You know, we've seen Kings Mountain the last few weeks. Looks like it's cost us a little bit.
Yeah, that's one thing, coming out rusty, and that's expected. And but I think we're good. We just can't get too far down.
Mountaineers are punted away.
Man.
He's got open field across the 20, 15, 10, 5.
On special teams, I mean, the ball was just bouncing. Nobody, and again, when you are taught on the punt team, you go where that ball is at. No one, everybody was just watching. They were standing around watching the game, just like we are, and nobody pursued where the ball was.
It took the perfect bounce for him, didn't it?
It sure did. It sure did.
The Jaguars will roll their offense out. Looks like first and goal from like the 1 yard line. So they'll bring their big package in, set up in an I formation. Jaguars coach is just frustrated on the sidelines. They're not lined up exactly the way they want to.
That's the third timeout.
And that they'll be out of timeouts here before the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football to come. Stay with us. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design,
Waylon Jennings.
Back here live, Forestview High School. Jaguars on the verge of putting 6 more on the board. First and goal from like the 1 yard line. They come up in an I formation. Quarterback right up the middle. Quarterback sneak. Did he get in? He does. So they'll put 6 on the board for Forestview. And they'll lead 13-7. Just a little over a minute to go here in this first quarter. Just nothing going, besides the points the 7 Kings Mountain put on the board. They just not look like they're in any kind of rhythm.
No. And again, that's what you hate, when you're in a rhythm and you had to take those days off and probably didn't have that much time to practice. No excuses. I mean, Forestview came to play tonight, and they're capitalizing off our mistakes.
Seth Hooks gets ready to tee it up, kick the extra point, and it is up and good. So 14-7 is what Forestview leads at right now. We'll come back right after these messages. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come. KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Sellers with Allen Tate Realty.
Joe, hello.
Back here live, Forestview High School, Drew Fulton, Lamont Littlejohn, Mike Hayes with you tonight. Thank you so much for our audio broadcast. We did have some issues, and we still may have some issues. I don't know on YouTube, but we're working through all of those issues to try to bring you Mountaineer coverage. No matter where you are tonight, are able to listen to us. We're back at home next week, so we'll be back to normal next week. Kickoff returned at about a 3 yard line up to the 10, 15, 20. He's got a hole to the 40 yard line. He's still on his feet to the 40, 30, 20.
That's Gash.
10.
Yeah, he's gone.
Touchdown.
Gash. Touchdown.
There we go.
Mountaineers.
That's how you turn it
No
around.
laundry on the field. I'm scanning it. No laundry on the field. So, that body language you were talking about a minute ago has kind of changed.
It's changed now. We needed that. That was huge. We needed a big special teams play, and they delivered. He almost broke the first one.
Yes, he did.
And they had to push him out. But so glad that we was able to get this one all the way back.
So Rom will get up to attempt the extra point. Ball is up, and it is good. Mountaineers will tie it at 14, just back and forth right here at Forestview High School. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come right after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by the venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty. Back here at Forestview High School, Mountaineers tied up at 14 apiece. Getting ready for the last minute here of this opening quarter. Matt Rahm will get ready to kick it off on the 40-yard line. Scoreboard update: Crest up now 12-6 over South Point. So they'll return it from the 20-yard line, 25 up to the 30. Mountaineers trying to bring him down and do right across the 30-yard line. So up to around the 34-yard line. Forestview will take over 1st and 10. Forestview open this possession, going from right to left. Phillips once again brings his offense out. Rhodes, the halfback. 3 receivers set to this side. Up right up the middle to Rhodes. They'll give him a 1-yard gain, so 2nd and 9. As the final seconds close out here, they may get the play off. Phillips once again looks to the sidelines. I think they're trying to figure out if he's going to run the play or not. I don't think he is. I think there's more Mountaineer football to come right after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Lou's, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Fitters.
Oh, did he?
Back here live, Jaguars are tied at 14 as we get ready to start this second quarter. So first and quarter impressions right quick.
Well, I think we came out rusty. We came out slow. We have given them, and again, don't take anything away from the Jaguars. They've been playing some things that we don't normally give up. I've seen us adjust. Offense, again, we've had that 1 interception. But again, I need our offense to get in rhythm, and again, our special teams capitalized on the take back there.
Phillips back to pass once again right over the middle, trying to find his receiver, almost intercepted, incomplete. Bring up a 2nd and 10. Twin receivers to both sides, and he's just trying to get that slant right over the middle.
Yeah, and you see we're playing that slant better in the first quarter. They had 2 big passes for that same slant play. One of them went for a touchdown, of course, but you see the adjustments that has been made on defense.
Phillips once again under pressure, throws an interception. Mountaineers pick it off to the 20, 10, 5-yard line.
Nice.
Almost a pick 6, but they intercept Phillips right away.
Yeah, number 8, Lathan Finkster, major pick.
Jaguar down over on the side, over off their sidelines.
Yeah,
trying to stop Feimster from getting in the end zone.
looked like he probably got the wind knocked out.
So Phillips, just under pressure, scrambles around to his right side, trying to find an open receiver, and just gets rid of it right into the hands of Feimster.
Exactly. And, again, he's been under pressure all night. I think ever since that first series where it seemed like we were just letting him stand in the pocket and throw it, he has been under pressure ever since. I mean, our front four, I think that's who we rush. We may rush a linebacker here and there, but we're only rushing like 4 or 5. and they'll back in his face every single time.
So the Jaguar that is down right now is Marcus Rhodes. He's a sophomore. He's also their starting halfback.
Right.
And he's up to his feet now. He's actually leaned up.
Yeah. Like to me, he probably knocked the wind out as he was trying to tackle.
So he's up to his feet
up.
now,
Yeah.
walking back to his bench area. And Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10. Looks like they've got the ball placed right at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
So 1st and goal from the 5.
It's good to see him up and walking.
It is. And let's go up 21-14.
So Mountaineers will bring out the offense back out. Armstrong leads the way. Holland back in as your halfback. Got kind of a big package in, only 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Holland gets the ball, dances a little bit, looking for a hole to run through. He crosses the goal line, looking for the signal.
Just Josiah Hill.
Touchdown.
Josiah Hill. Did I say Holland? Josiah Hill, touchdown. I did say Holland, didn't
Yes, sir.
I went back a whole year.
We went back 2 years.
Josiah Hill on the touchdown for Kings Mountain.
We call that name a whole lot, though.
That was some pretty good zigzagging there, wasn't it, fellas?
It was. Big play.
So
we
dance
needed that.
around a little bit, looking for an open hole. Rom will get ready to kick off the extra point. It's up, and it is good. Mountaineers will lead it by 7. We'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football to come. Stay with us. KMHS Sports is sponsored by The Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
In no time.
Back so much for tuning in to our audio broadcast. Once again, just able to bring you audio coverage due to policy with Gaston County. We'll be back at home next Friday night. Got the Red Raiders coming into town, but we won't look too far ahead.
Right.
We'll finish this game first. Kicks it. Forestview will go from left to right this time as we change the quarter. Kicked it deep, returned about the 5-yard line to the 10, 15, still looking for a hole, trying to dance around across the 30-yard line, and they'll run him out of bounds around the 30.
On the kickoff, Forestview brings it back out to the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Some Mountaineers want to say that the ball came out and we recovered it, but the officials say that that's not the case. So 1st and 10 for the Jags. Right at the 29-yard line. Phillips will bring his offense back out. Rhodes still in at running back. He was the injured player just a little bit ago, but he's back out there now, and they hand it to him. He'll go off the left side trying to find a hole. He does, crosses the 40-yard line, still on his feet. Could not quite get to the 45 before the Mountaineers able to pull him down. Big first down play, about 12, 13-yard run for Marcus Rhodes, the sophomore. So another first and 10 from the 43-yard line. Twin running backs in Y formation, hands it to one of them, turns around. Just kind of looked like a botch. Mountaineers.
Yeah, he didn't have a chance, especially with it being a botch play. It was doomed for the start.
So they'll lose maybe 7 yards on the play. A 3-receiver set. Twins to the far side, 1 to this side, 2 running backs in. Phillips drops back to pass, looking right over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for a flag, but won't get one.
Yeah, again, he was bothered by that pressure. I think number 34, Lipskin, was right there pushing his tackle back into.
Late flag, fellas.
Yeah, it is.
Flag on the play. Kings Mountain saying it's against Forestview. Still waiting for the official from the white hat. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Forestview.
It looked like it was some extracurricular activities after the play.
So that'll cost them a big 15.
Right.
Very any kind of momentum you have usually kills it right after that.
It's the whole thing is that when you hit back, you get caught. I think as our player instigated that, was just basically chirping, and the Forestview player, I guess, frustrated because he didn't get the pass, hit our player back, and that's what the referee saw.
So 3rd down and about 32 yards. Phillips hands the ball right up the middle. He's swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Rhodes, the running back, just nowhere to go. And brings up a 4th down. So they'll run the punt team on there, and Kings Mountain will get ready to receive. Gash and Williams back deep to receive for Kings Mountain. Aycock, Grayson Aycock, the senior, will get ready to punt it away for Forestview. And he gets the ball up, and it is a pretty good punt again, all the way to around. It'll roll. We didn't catch it. It'll roll to around the 30-yard line. Kings Mountain. That's number 1. That's Gash.
Yeah, Gash should have kept going.
Yeah, he'll get
retreat.
swallowed up around the 32-yard line, 31-yard line. Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10 from their own 31. He called it and just kind of changed direction and still nowhere to go. So the Mountaineer offense will come back out and try it again. 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. 9:07 to go here in this first half. Mountaineers show 3 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver to this side. That's Big Tex alone on the close side to us. Back to pass, looking for Tex right over the middle, just incomplete. Maybe overthrown. Bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that was just good coverage. I think that was good ball placement by TJ, trying to not get anything intercepted. So, he threw it the only where his receiver could get it. So, with the good coverage on that play on Tex.
2nd and 10. Same formation set. Give it to Hill right up the middle. He'll break 1 tackle, but won't break the next one. He'll cross over to around the 35-yard line. Now bring up a 3rd and about 6.
The Mountaineers with the run on 2nd down makes it 3rd and about 6.5, maybe 7 yards.
Mountaineers put 2 receivers to the close side, 2 to the far side. Hill still in at running back. Armstrong drops back to pass, checking his receivers, takes off running himself, loses his helmet. He'll only pick up a couple of yards.
Yeah, and that's going to be a flag.
Thrown.
But it was helmet to helmet. But again, I love that progression by TJ. He did his first read wasn't there. He looked. Wasn't nothing there. He tucked it and ran it. He didn't try to force it. So I love that from TJ. And that's what I'm looking to see from him is that, hey, don't try to force it. Go through your reads, go through your progressions. If you don't have it, tuck it and run it.
So Armstrong will have to go out for one play. Dixon Velez comes in at quarterback. Officials still consulting each other.
Yeah, I think it looked like it was helmet to helmet. I'm not sure, but it might have been a late hit as well.
Yeah.
And then it might be unsports because it seemed like one of them, after they hit TJ, they stood up over him.
Well, there's at least 2 flags thrown because
I
the
saw a
official
hat.
doesn't have his hat on. So
Right.
he's thrown 2 flags at
Right,
least.
Right.
All right, the official word, unsportsmanlike conduct against Forestview. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Kings Mountain. Those will offset.
Offset, yep.
So those will offset.
There were 2 penalties on the play. It looks like there was offsetting penalties. It'll be 4th down, I think.
So it should be 4th.
Our offense is still
And
on
about
there.
4.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to try to chance that on being on our own, what are we, 35-yard line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the punt team will come on the scene. And Forestview will drop back in punt formation. They send Eli Wilson back. He's a senior for the Jaguars. So Vance Johnson gets ready to punt it away for Kings Mountain. He'll be standing around his own 20
I
feet.
think so.
Yeah.
I was watching Vance Johnson, so was it just an early start by the Jaguars?
Yeah, I think they jumped offside, so I see our offense get ready to come back on the field. So that should be 4th and 4. That should be an automatic first down for us, 5-yard penalty.
Was that 52?
Yeah, they jumped offside.
So offsides against the Jaguars.
Right, yeah, either 52 or, no, 56.
56?
Yeah, 56.
And Kings Mountain will run their offense back on the field. 1st and 10 for Kings Mountain. So they give you a present.
That's what I'm saying. Now offense got to go down there and make them pay for this mistake.
Yeah.
We've got to put doubt in Forestview. They still motivated. They still think they can win this game.
Well, it's a 1-score game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you
Still
don't,
first half.
team like this, you don't want them to hang around, and we got to get in the 4th quarter, and anything can happen.
So Armstrong, once again, hands it right up the middle to Hill. He's got a hole to run through across the 50-40.
Big run.
He'll get across the 40-yard line on the other side of the field, bring up a big first down,
That's a
flag on the play, and a late flag.
Might be
holding
It is
against foul. Up to the 35-yard line.
1st and 20.
At the officials might be a little rusty as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
They've sent Armstrong back out and Dixon Velez back in at quarterback. Coach Heron over there arguing the fact
His helmet came off. And I think that Coach Heron is probably arguing the fact that there was a penalty on the play, that his helmet went out.
Well, he did go out for the play because we punted. Does that not count as the play? I guess not.
I guess that you're right. He did go out because we was there with the punt and they had the penalty. That is right. That is right. That is right.
On the sidelines arguing his point. Same point I guess we just argued.
I guess because it was not a play ran, because it was a penalty, and he has to be inactive for one active play.
So they'll blow the.
I mean, that's the only thing I could suspect,
So
that
first down
it wasn't an active play.
at about 17.
Looks like the refs won that one, right?
He did.
They win most of them.
That was a penalty. It came back because it was a holding.
All right, handoff once again to Hill, but he'll get met in the backfield by number 14, Bowers, really quickly. And then Armstrong now will come back in the game and bring up a second down.
Second and 26. Let's hear it for that defense.
So second, they're calling it second and 26.
And here's my thing. It's second and 26. We don't have to get it all in one play. Let's try to get 10 to 12, maybe 15 yards here and make it short on the third down. You have to go for everything against Forestview. It's onside.
Caldwell Banker, Farm Bureau, 133 West, Just in Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal. Scoreboard, thank you so much for keeping us abreast of it, Scott. Right now, 40 seconds to go in the second quarter. Crest leads 18. Excuse me. He keeps up. He
does. As soon as you say
18 to 12 is the score.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Wide open.
Well, what do I know? You can't
Caught
get it
around
all
the
in
30,
one play.
20, 10. Touchdown, Kings Mountain.
Hey, good. Open. Had to be a busted play on their side. But I'm telling you, that we most definitely needed that. Good ball, good catch.
That's getting it all in one play.
Hey, what do I know? What do I know? Hey, he got it.
We kind of missed that play. Armstrong drops back to.
He was wide open.
So Mountaineers will lead it by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football to come right after this. D.R. Horton Home Building. John Gamble and Carolina Golf. Allen & Sons Construction. The Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters. Back here live, Forestview High School. Mountaineers lead it right now 28-14. After just one big play right there from Gash, turned on the Jets, caught the ball from Armstrong, got all those yards back we needed for the first down, and then some. Put 6 on the board. What do you call it? The reservation for 6.
That's right, reservation for 6.
That's Motel 6.
That's right.
We're going to leave the light on.
Leave the light.
Matt Rom get ready to kick off again for the Mountaineers.
So I must have missed it. Did we miss the point after?
Missed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt Rom kicks it kind of shallow. One of the upbacks takes it 25-yard line to the 30. He's trying to get away, 40-yard line. Flags on the play. He'll get brought down at the 40-yard line. Still a lot of pushing and shoving going on.
Out to about the 40, but there is a flag on the ground.
Big stop there by Coley Peters.
Quick scoreboard update. Shelby leads Highland Tech 21-0. Earlier score, Burns over Vesper City 21-0. Mustangs lead with West Iredale 28-7. So it looks like the penalty, was it on Forestview?
Yeah, they're taking them back. Must have been it had to be a block in the back.
Looks like the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
The 10-yard penalty takes the Jags back to the 30-yard line. I think 1st and 10 from the 30.
Officials Trying to get the play clock started, and they finally do. Jaguars hand it all right up the middle. He'll get 1 or 2 yards before the Mountaineers stop him. Bring up a second down. Rhodes, the ball carrier. They'll give him 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So Phillips comes under center, I formation. He'll hand it to his fullback to get stopped at the line of scrimmage, just nowhere to go.
Look like it's a fumble.
McIntyre comes up with the ball. Do they give it to Kings Mountain?
I think so. Yeah,
Kings Mountain's off.
Forestview coming off the field.
There we go. Kings Mountain's offense would come on the ball. Just popped him there at the line of scrimmage. The ball come out. So Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line.
That pressure that we put.
Ball come back out. Gash, the halfback in right now. Nope, he'll send him out as a slot receiver. Armstrong looking for somebody to throw it to. Gets under pressure, and they'll bring him down. He'll hold on to the ball. He'll take maybe a 4-yard loss, bring up 2nd down.
And that was a coverage sack. That was good coverage by Forestview. And again, you know, TJ, the only thing he could do was eat it, so he couldn't get away from the pressure. All right, we got single coverage down here on Tex.
So Armstrong, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Give it to Hill. He'll break a tackle or 2 and scramble on up into across the 30-yard line. Carry, so, you know, 3rd and kind of manageable now, 3rd and about 6. Would you call this 4 down territory?
I would. We're close. Especially if we don't take a loss on this play.
As your halfback. 3rd down and 4. Armstrong looks for a receiver. He'll get sacked in the backfield. Just couldn't find an open receiver.
Yeah, he didn't have
bring
time.
up a 4th down.
Yeah, he didn't have time. Forestview, I think they only rushed about 4. They was back there on him quick.
So Kings Mountain will run the punt team in. Vance Johnson back to punt for Kings Mountain. Hill, you're up back in this punt formation. It's a fake. Johnson tries. Well, he tries to fake it around the left side and just gets rid of the ball real quick. Across the 40, 30. Forestview still on the field. 15. They're going to bring him down across the 5-yard line. And I think the plan was Vance Johnson was going to look to see if he could run it. If not, he was just going to rugby-style kick it.
Right.
And once he did not kick it that far.
No, it went
and we
right
did not
into-
have that coverage over on that side of the field. And so Forestview able to get a really good run back, pick up maybe 40 yards on the run back, and they'll take over 1st and goal.
Yeah, you would hope the lineman would have picked up, but again, Marcus Rose, their starting tailback, is the one who picked it up.
Yeah, and he had nobody in front of him.
Had no one in front of him,
So you give the Jaguars a little bit of life right here in the 2nd quarter, 3:53 to go. So 1st and goal from the 5. They'll send the big package in for the Jaguars. Phillips under center. Kings Mountain able to pull him down before he makes it to the line of scrimmage. That was number 11, Holt, the ball carrier. They're probably going to say he got back to the 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal from the 5. Phillips gets his play, goes in the huddle. Now remember, Forestview's out of timeouts. They can't call the timeout if they wanted to. Phillips once again, I formation. Back to the 5-yard line, nowhere to go. Big host of Mountaineers. Number 33 leading the way for Kings Mountain. Odoms. So they're going to give him they're going to say he's back at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and goal from the 5. Phillips has a long way to run to the sidelines to get his play.
Yeah, if we can hold them to even a field goal, this is a big win for us.
I formation again. Phillips calls the signals. Sweet. Kings Mountain giving pressure. Open field tackle. That's that's number 1, Gash, with a great open field tackle. Holt, the ball carrier.
I thought it was a fumble there for a minute.
I did too.
They're going to say 4th down. Still 4th and goal from around the 10-yard line. So the Jags will run out their field goal kicker. Seen him earlier. He's got the leg. That's Grayson Acock. But Mountaineers make it through, but the ball goes up, hits the upright, and it is good.
Wow.
So they'll put 3 on the board.
Wow.
Bounce right through.
And 27-17, Mountaineers lead by 10. Let's take a break. We'll be back after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Yeah.
Back here live, Forestview High School, field goal by ball is up, kick very well, kick deep. We'll return it from the 1 yard, and they'll run him out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Jaden Williams, my fault. I thought it was Gash Williams on the return for Kings Mountain. So
number 4,
pretty good run back.
Look.
Mountaineers will take over 1st and 10 from their 40-yard line. They're both so fast. I can't read numbers that fast.
And they have similar running styles, too.
They're both quick.
Yeah. I think we all thought it was Gash till he turned and we could see the number.
With a minute and 16 to go in the first half, Mountaineers 27, Jags 17.
Yeah. We got one-on-one coverage down here on Vaughn.
So trip receivers to the far side. Armstrong back to throw. He's looking for the open receiver. And
just a little bit, right there on his fingertips, but that was a good ball by TJ. Maybe he got just a little bit more air under it, but that was a good ball. That's there all night. They'll come back to it.
Yeah, it is.
Mountaineers 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Give it to Hill right up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage, just nowhere to run. Bring up 3rd down.
Forestview defense to stop behind the line of scrimmage on 2nd down. Forcing 3rd.
They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage.
13.
Trip receivers to the close side. One lone receiver to the far side. Hill still in as your running back. Armstrong makes adjustments to the coverage. He drops back, looking for a receiver right over the middle. Incomplete. Bring up 4th down. 2 receivers he was looking for.
Third down, fourth down and 12.
Antonio Armstrong, his brother, was one of them. Just not able to complete the pass and bring up 4th down. Kings Mountain run the punt team on. And I think that they will elect to try to really punt this one away this time.
I would think so.
Yeah, we don't need to give – it's 23 seconds left. We don't need to give anything.
Out, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by The Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water.
Does they band play anything?
Back here at Forestview High School, Mountaineers get ready to kick it away. 23 seconds to go here in this opening half. Vance Johnson gets ready to kick it away. He's standing around his 27-yard line. Ball's up, good high kick. And it's going to roll out of bounds around the 25-yard line. So Forestview has maybe time for a few plays if they wish to try to take it. I don't know why they wouldn't. Only down by 10. They're still in this ball game.
Yeah, they're very in. I think we know that we have not played our best ball, and we're still up by 10, but we have not played our best. So I know some missed block here, missed pass here, missed tackle here. I'm sure we'll come back in the second half and put this game away.
So Phillips will bring his offense back on the line. 1st and 10. .24-yard line. So they changed the game clock to 18 seconds. So Phillips in shotgun right now. 4 receivers set, hands it right up the middle. A little hole to run through. Mountaineers trying to pursue him. He's around the side to the 40. Stops, flag on the play, 45-yard line before they run him out.
I think there's going
down to 7 seconds.
I think there's going to be holding on Forestview.
7 seconds to go. There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Do have a player down. Robert Fuller, the senior lineman. They help him up real quickly.
Yeah.
And we'll find out what the penalty flag is all about.
Like he may got his leg twisted up, maybe twisted his ankle or something.
They're helping him off. So it will be 1st down. Never really see what the penalty was.
No.
So 1st down, 5-yard line. Or 1st and 5, I should say. Hands it up right up the middle again, but nowhere to run. Mountaineers able to sniff that out really quick before he gets past the line. Just stay with us. We'll be here through halftime. So don't go anywhere. This presentation of the Kings Mountain Touchdown Club. Back after this. Ben Engel and On Q Financial. KM Elite.
gentlemen, fans, please turn your attention once again to the field. We welcome for tonight's halftime performance the Forestview Marching Jazz. The 24 production is a performance of musical Wildflower entitled A Little Fall of Rain. Musical selections are Sweet Child of Mine, Drums and Roses.
Are you checking for 4-year-olds? I can't. They call me daddy. Are you serious? Yes. They call me daddy. 8 minutes, 35 seconds. You know the Deadpool scene where it's like, wait, look.
You may begin your exhibition performance. All right, give it up for the marching band. The band is led by Director Avery Gray with the assistance of Lisa. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please direct your attention down in front of the bleachers. Forestview Lady Jags dance team going to perform for us this evening. All right, let's hear it for your Lady Jags dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, I was asked to announce this week the Forestview Homecoming Court was announced. Congratulations to Lydia Brown, Angeli Gomez, Sadie Forbes, Mariama Diallo, Lily Davis, Charlie Sanabia, Taylor Bryan, Prachi Patel, Carson Champion, Bitacone, and Reagan Roberts.
The Mountaineer halftime show is sponsored by Ben Engel and On Q Financial, KM Elite, Audio Video Designs, a little bit.
Bugs might be less on us.
Back here live off of the third quarter. Kings Mountain will receive the ball here to open it up. Kings Mountain will be going from right to left.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half. Friday Night Lights here at Joe Alala Stadium.
Mike got a
Yeah, they wasn't Windworks, was it? They wasn't Crave, was it?
No,
All right, okay.
No chili, just a straight up dog in a bun.
sides
Man.
kick.
Did
Ball
we get it
still
back?
out.
Oh, man.
Looks like Forestview may have recovered the onside kick. We'll wait and see. I'm still waiting for the officials to give the right word. And they still hadn't made the signal yet. Still waiting. It was just kind of a quick kick on sides. Forestview looking to try to get the ball back to start the second half.
Yeah, it was a scribble. I mean, they recovered, but I'm not sure if they had already marked it dead. Like, we had it. We was on the ground, and it came out.
Yeah.
and They jumped on it. Okay, good, yeah.
So Kings Mountain will get the ball.
Again, that was a close call as well.
Yes, it was.
I don't think anybody but Forestview is ready for that kickoff there. So Kings Mountain will take over 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
All right, Kings Mountain 1st and 10 at the 50. Let's hear it for your Jags defense. Let's go, student section. Make some noise.
Armstrong back in, 3 receiver sets, 1 motion. That's Gash, a motion to the far side. Now it's twins to each side. Back to throw. Armstrong looking for a receiver over to Tex and just in and out of his hands, wide open.
Well, he threw
over
it behind
the middle.
him. Yeah, he threw it behind him. It looked like TJ's he wasn't set. Again, he was getting pressure again. And I see how that ball went behind him because his feet wasn't set.
2nd and 10 from the 50.
It seems like we just got to get in rhythm on offense. We're just out of sync.
Well, they did go back to practice on Tuesday.
Yeah. And that's why I said in the pregame, what was wearing me a lot is about if we were going to come out rusty.
Hand the ball off to Hill. He's got a big hole to run through up to around the 30-yard line. So he picks up a first down and then some. See, looks like they ran him out around the 35. So 1st and 10 Kings Mountain, thanks to Josiah Hill, not Holland.
Not Holland.
Not Holland, but Hill. They both start with H's.
Yeah. And I think Holland, he's at Ferrum. That's the name. That's how you pronounce that school, Ferrum. Also, I think Bryson Brown is there as well. I think they're doing well.
Armstrong hands to Hill, misses the first tackle, misses the second one, but he'll get wrapped up after maybe about a 3-4 yard gain, 2nd down. Hill very hard to bring down the first hit.
He runs hard. He really does.
On first down, the Mountaineers pick up 4, brings it out to the 32-yard line. It's 2nd and 6.
And pass complete by Armstrong to Jaden Gash. That's going to bring up a first down for the Mountaineers.
Take it out to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 15.
So pass complete, 1st and 10, Kings Mountain, around the 15-yard line. Was it Gash?
Yes.
Gash just right over the middle. Easy pickings, good pickup for the Mountaineers. Back to throw again, looking for the corner of the end zone, up and over, incomplete. Armstrong looking for Gash in the corner of the end zone. Brings up second down.
Second and 10 from the 15.
Welcome to our Kings Mountain halftime show. Our special guest this week
hit wrong
is our
buttons everywhere.
cheerleading coach.
Wow. Big hit.
That was Armstrong, wasn't it?
Gash over on the left side.
About 4 yards.
Picks up about 4 yards for Gash.
Yeah.
So third and still about 6-yard line. Right at the 10-yard line or so. 3 receiver set to the far side. Give it to Hill right up the middle. Finds a little hole to run through across the 5.
Yep.
Looks like maybe to the 2.
Right.
So that'll bring up a first and goal from the 2.
Yeah. I like what I'm seeing on this drive of this series. I feel like our offense is getting a little bit more rhythm. We just now got to finish with a touchdown. As I say, let's make reservations for 6.
Armstrong makes his signals, gives it once again to Hill right up the middle.
And
Trying to get to the goal line. Does he do it? He does.
Yeah, that's
touchdown,
touchdown.
Mountaineers.
He makes reservations for 6.
That's right.
Mr. Hill, that's his 3rd touchdown tonight.
We'll leave the light on. I tell you, the running game is
It has been.
It's getting better.
Yeah,
It's
it
getting
has.
better.
It has been.
Mountaineers put 6 more on more, 33-17. Rom with the extra point. Ball is up.
Good.
And it is good. So Mountaineers will put 1 more on the board, 34-17. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come right after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Tractor, Butler Outdoor Design. Back here at Forestview High School, 7 more on the board for the Mountaineers, 34-17. As we wait the kickoff from Rom. Forestview will be going from left to right. And quick whistles as he kicks it away. I don't know if it wasn't quite set yet. Or off sides, but quick whistles. They'll line up, kick again. Looks like the plan is to let Rom not kick it quite as deep as we have been. Don't want those speed demons back here for the Jags getting a hold of it.
Exactly.
Back up Mountaineers to the 35-yard line. So Mountaineers just a little quick on the giddy up. Cost them 5 yards. We'll get ready to do it again. And there's the kick. It's a straight down the kind of squib kick down the middle, picked up at the 20-yard line. Changes direction, 25-yard line. He's got a hole to run through up to the 50. Rom can't stop him. Across the 30, 20. He's running out of gas. Another touchdown that the Mountaineers has given them.
Sorry about that, Drew. That kid is quick.
He's quick. He's fast. Their special teams just in other words, hey, come on, get it,
Yep.
Lead for Kings Mountain right now.
You got a player down in the end zone.
Is that
For
Forestview?
Forestview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they didn't want it to get to them two kids.
Right. They didn't. But again, nobody touched it. So that's good play on Forestview. The special teams coach said, hey, just let it roll. Let our guys come up a little bit, scoop it, and go. And he did.
So the extra point. So no extra point. Mountaineers will lead by 11. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters. Mike, our football analyst for tonight's game.
I did analyze a couple of them hot dogs earlier.
Yeah. So wasn't no chili on it?
No chili.
Wasn't no chili.
That's not a Kings Mountain.
Is it better with chili or chili with the beans?
Well, I'd rather no beans.
Crosses
I'm
10
glad
to
you
the
did
20. So Kings Mountain will take over in pretty good field position. 1st and 10.
Now, if he touched that back, I said, you know what, this is the battle.
Yes, just-in-time plumbing. CNC scrap iron and metal scoreboard. Looks like Crest is putting some more points on the board. Crest up 20. Armstrong runs his offense on the board, trips to the far side, one lone receiver on this side, and he's throwing it right across the middle. Did he catch it? He says he did. He says he didn't. Never mind. So incomplete.
He tried to pull it off.
He did.
2nd and 10 from the 35. Looks like it is.
Yeah, that stuff like this
Armstrong
they won't
makes the
forget.
signals, give us the heel right up the middle, nowhere to run. Runs into a wall of Jaguars. He'll get stopped and lose a few. So 3rd, and we'll call it 12 yards. Armstrong makes the call, drops back, looks for an open receiver, decides to run it himself, and he's going to get stopped after about a 5.
That's holding against us.
So holding against the Mountaineers. And I would guess they'll decline that penalty.
Right. So you see TJ's helmet came off.
They will decline it. So bring up 4th down, so the punt team will come on anyway. So does that count as his play?
No,
Because it didn't last time.
they didn't.
No, it didn't.
And, yeah, see, it's a punt now, so it's coming over in.
They need to work on his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Vance Johnson back into punt again. Jaguars standing around their own 25-yard line to get it. And the ball kicked up, and it is a good punt.
Good punt.
And will take a Kings Mountain roll and fall dead around the 25-yard line. So Forestview will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25. Come very, very close to getting that kick blocked by Forestview.
Yeah, it was almost blocked, and our Kings Mountain fans are not happy.
No.
They wanted roughing the kicker.
First and 10 from their own 25-yard line. twin halfbacks in the backfield once again. Package we've seen many times tonight. Twin receivers to the far side, one receiver to this side. Hands it to the first man up, looking for a hole. That was Rhodes, the ball carrier.
And big hit by Antonio Armstrong.
Yeah, that was a good tackle.
Yeah, it was.
They'll give him 2, so 2nd and 8. We're on the home side of the field tonight, of course, in the press box. You can hear the Mountaineer pep band very well. Hand the ball off right up the middle again, but nowhere to run. Mountaineers just would not give any hole to run through that time. He'll lose a couple of yards maybe, bring up a 3rd down. Quick 3rd down, 3rd and 8 around 27-yard line.
That was Jordan Littlejohn, like he hit a refrigerator when he hit that.
He sure did. I like that last name, Lil John.
Phillips back to pass, looking for a receiver thrown deep.
Oh, wow.
And
It wasn't really necessary. Was it?
not that whatsoever. So we're definitely in the wrong on that penalty.
Yeah.
Just felt like maybe there was some.
Well, he was involved in the last one where, we instigated it, but the referee caught him retaliating and flagged him for unsportsmanlike conduct.
So big penalty play, 1st and 10
The penalty gives the Jags the first
for the
down,
Jaguars.
10 from the 42.
42-yard line of Forestview. Keep wanting to say Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah.
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
2 halfbacks in the back again. He'll give it to number 11, trying to get around the edge, but the Mountaineers are giving chase. They'll run him out of bounds. That's Holt, the ball carrier. Long way to go for a couple of yards. Just trying to turn the edge, and the Mountaineers giving chase and just would not let him turn it that much. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10. I'm sorry, he lost 1 yard, so 2nd and 11. One halfback in right now, trips to this side, one receiver to the far side. Phillips in shotgun. He's rolling out, trying to find an open receiver to the left side, and he does. It is completed. He's pushed out of bounds right after he catches the ball, bring up 1st down. Maybe a 15, 16-yard play.
And they're going to die again, the one who took it back all the way on the kickoff. Just a speedster.
That kid is quick.
And you saw there that he has some hands, too.
Yes.
So that was like that was a good catch.
Yeah.
It wasn't an easy catch either.
No, it wasn't.
It was a difficult catch. He brought it in, kept his feet in bounds.
One halfback set. He's going to give it right up the middle to Rhodes. A small hole to run through, able to pick up maybe 4 or 5 yards, bring up 2nd down.
The longer they keep our defense out there, the more they're making them, fatigue. But has a belief that, hey, we can win this game. They're only down by 12 points.
Yeah.
Well, 11 points.
11.
And if they score a touchdown here, man, that 6 minutes still left in the 3rd quarter. We still got a long ball game.
Mountaineers showing blitz, and they pull the Mountaineers off sides.
Got to stay disciplined.
So it'll cost Kings Mountain 5. Nope. Yep. It'll cost Kings Mountain 5. He turned around like he was going to mark it off on the Forestview side, but then he turned back around.
5-yard offside penalty gives the Jags
So that'll be a first down,
the
1st and 10
First and 10.
from the 32-yard line. Phillips hands that off right up the middle once again. That's Rhodes. He misses a first tackle. Can't miss a second one, though. But a big gain. Gained about 8 yards on the carry.
About 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Lineman Beardsley, number 78, kind of slow to get up off the turf. Trips to this side, one long receiver to the far side, one halfback in. Phillips calls it in shotgun. Play clock running down, trying to get the play off. Phillips skids it over to Rhodes, trying to make some room on the left side, but gets hit pretty quickly. But looks like he may have gotten to the first down marker. And it did. 1st and 10 for Forestview.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for about the 21.
And, you know, not to make no excuse for us, but, you know, I wonder how many players had to deal with the power outages, how long they was without power. You know, we started back, Coach, we started back practicing Tuesday.
Yes.
But I wanted that every player get to make it to practice. You know, you got to look at that factor, too. So it just –
hand the ball off to Holt right up the middle, able to get maybe 3 yards on the carry.
Again, you're not making any excuses, but you can tell we out of sync.
Yeah.
And again, what Kings Mountain has been through with the storm, I mean, we got it bad, especially Cleveland County, and of course the western part is destroyed, ultimately destroyed.
Oh man.
2nd and 7.
Hearts and prayers go out to Asheville.
Absolutely.
And all that area there.
Phillips in shotgun again. 3 receivers set to this side, 1 to the other side. Hands it off right up the middle. That's Holt again. But the Mountaineers will stop him before he gets to the line of scrimmage. They're gonna say he did get back to the line of scrimmage. Bring up 2nd down.
I think the last 2 or 3 plays we just rushed 3.
Right.
With this play,
Official
we
timeout.
blitzed them.
Yeah, we got someone down.
That's number 34.
Yeah, that's Lipskin. Yeah, that's Eli. I hope he's okay.
So 3rd and 9 when we return to action. Let's take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horson Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen and Sons.
He's up.
Yeah, good.
So Eli Lipscomb gets up on, walks off on his own power, which is good. He's had that knee problem.
Yeah, right.
So 3rd and 9 for Forestview. Right at the Kings Mountain 20-yard line. 3 receivers set to this side. Phillips drops back, looks for an open receiver, tries to find one towards the end zone, and in and out of his hands,
good.
almost complete. Right at the 1-yard line.
Is that die again?
No, I think that's number 11.
Yeah, 81 and 11. Those kids are special. Tristan Holt. I want to see in the Ken Terry Holt. You know, he's the receiver. Played for the Rams back in the day, but
Could be his cousin.
Could be his cousin. But number 11, 81, they are special.
They're not big kids either.
They're
you
not
know?
big at all, and one is a junior, one is a sophomore.
So Forestview will come in and attempt the field goal here.
Have to see them for a couple more years.
Acock, ball is up. It's a little bit low. It does not have the distance, so no field goal. Mountaineers able to hold Forestview off. They'll take over 1st and 10. Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design. Back here live, Forestview High School. They missed the field goal, but there is a flag on the play, and the officials are huddling up again to discuss that flag. Y'all watch that. Let's check in with our Caldwell Banker Farm Bureau 133 West Just-in-Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal Scoreboard. And it looks like it's the penalty is going to be against Kings Mountain. Ashbrook is up 27-7 over North Gaston.
Automatic first down for
Crest
Jaguars.
is up 26-19 over South Point. East Lincoln leads West Iredale 41-10. Bessemer City still looking for a touchdown. Burns is beating them in the fourth quarter, I believe, 48-0. So that penalty will give Forestview 1st and 10. Did you see what the call actually was?
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either.
And we can't go to our video replay.
We sure can. So that means they're going to – is that a first down?
Yes.
Did they jump over the – you know how – what's that called when you jump over the center head?
That they didn't call that the other week.
Yeah,
They should have.
Yeah.
Exactly. I bet you they jumped over the center's head because that's 10 yards.
Yeah. Well,
Couldn't have been holding.
So down by 11.
it wasn't holding.
Forestview will come back in. 8-yard line, first and goal from the 8.
All right, defense, we need another big stance.
You know, Forestview still believes they can win this game.
Yeah.
Forestview, two halfbacks in again. In shotgun. Phillips looks back for an open receiver, finds one, but the Mountaineers are able to stop him right at the 4-yard line.
First down, takes it down inside the 5-yard line. The first goal from the 4. The second goal from the 4.
So 2nd and goal from the 4. Mountaineers trying to put pressure on Phillips, just not able to get to him before he found an open receiver. So 2nd and goal from the 4. Phillips with just one halfback in right now. Twins on either side, gets it right up the middle, but Mountaineers are waiting on Holt. So he'll get stopped in the backfield and then lose maybe 5 yards.
The run on 2nd down pins the Jags back. The 3rd and goal from about the 8.
So 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Phillips once again back to pass, under pressure. He rolls out of the pocket to the left, trying to find an open receiver, and I think it should be a penalty against Forestview right there. He
like
kind of
pulled him down.
pulled our
And that was
cornerback down.
That was number 0, Dakota Smith. Good coverage there. And their guy actually probably saved the interception, but no call.
That was Dye, wasn't it?
Yep.
So 4th down. I backfield.
Now, you see, I'm looking up top, one-on-one. There's no safety back. Remember, in the first quarter, they did that slant.
Yep.
So, again, if we don't let them get inside leverage. Oh, God.
Phillips
Antonio.
pulls one of our men off the side, so that will – so just half the distance to the goal line, still 4th down.
Yeah,
5 yards, take it down to the 4-yard line.
So the ball's resting on the 4-yard line.
First and goal from the 4.
I was wrong. No, it's still 4th down. Yeah,
Still fourth
yeah,
down.
didn't give them enough.
So
for
right
the
at
first.
what, our 9-yard line? Yeah.
So 4th and goal from the 4.
4-yard line.
Yep. Is it 4? Okay, 4-yard
Yeah,
line.
4-yard line.
Yeah.
Trips to the far side. Phillips looks to the sidelines to try to get the right signal. Got a long receiver on this side, and looks like timeout Forestview. They'll take a timeout, and so will we. Let's stay with us. Mountaineer football. More to come after this. KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design. Back here live at Forestview High School. Forestview trying to put some points on the board right here. 4-yard line, 4th down. Phillips trip receivers to the far side, one receiver to this side. Phillips back to pass once again, tries to get it over, and penalty.
Automatic first down.
They're going to call pass interference against Kings Mountain.
Yeah,
He was kind of on his back.
it was. So that's half the distance to the goal, first down.
So 1st and goal from around the 2.
Yeah.
Seems like we've been down here in this red zone for about a quarter and a half.
Right. And it comes down to this, I believe our defense can hold, but if not, it comes down to now how do we deal with adversity. I mean, we need some adversity. Knowing next week we play South Point, we need some adversity.
So good news is they do not get the first down. So it is
fourth
fourth
down.
down from the 2.
Okay.
And they'll come back out in high formation. Phillips up under center. Remember, he sneaked it from this distance earlier. And he'll give it to the running back, and he'll get stopped in the backfield and lose maybe 4 yards.
Lipskin, baby. Eli Lipskin.
Good play.
So the Mountaineers able to pull up a big stop and keep Forestview out of the end zone.
Yeah, that was huge. Eli Lipskin. That was huge. It's like he timed it perfectly.
Yes.
So 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers from their own 5-yard line.
Big stop by defense.
Now we need to go down and score.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is all about, it's easy when you got blowout wins, but how do you deal in tight situations when your back is against the wall? How do you deal with adversity? Now we got to take it. Let's take it.
Well, Forestview's played some tight games this year.
They have.
14-7 loss.
Josiah
on the left. Josiah Hill on the right side, just a big hole to run through. Able to pick up a maybe 15, 20 yards. Bring up a first down.
On first down, the Mountaineers run the ball up.
So 1st and 10 from around the 34.
He actually picked up about 30 yards. Did they start on a 4-yard line, 2-yard line?
5.
5, yep. So right under 30 yards. So a big, huge play by Josiah. Good blocking by the O-line.
Another first and 10, trips to this side. Josiah Hill still in at running back. Hands it to Hill over on the left side this time. Tries to cut in and find a hole to run through. Picks up maybe 2 or 3. Bring up second, about 7.
He getting up slow.
Who's that, Josiah?
No,
Number 6.
That's number 6, isn't it?
McIntyre getting up a little
yeah.
slow, kind of limping off to the sidelines. So we send Josiah back in. That was McIntyre on that carry there, and not Hill. So Hill across the 40-yard line. Bring up third and about 3.
3rd and 5 for the Mountaineers from the 39.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So we'll take a break. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football as Kings Mountain's moving the ball. We'll come back right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by The Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
I don't
understand that
I'm not
one.
going to ask. I'm like, they don't sell alcohol, do they?
Alcohol, huh?
I'm not even going to ask that.
So the Mountaineers switch. They'll go from left to right now. Third, we'll call it 3rd and 5, right there at the 38-yard line. T.J. Armstrong tries to find an open receiver and does. That's Big Tex, brought down around the 45. That should be plenty for a first down.
On 3rd down, the Mountaineers complete a pass, about 6 yards, gives them.
So that's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Once again, win or lose, Mountaineers will be back at home next week to face the Red Raiders. Always a big rivalry game there. Hand off to Hill to the left side this time. Fights his way across the 50 up to around the 47-yard line. Kings Mountain just to content right now to run some clock off. And
Run up the right side, picking up about 8 yards, makes it 2nd and 2 from about the
2nd and 2 for Kings Mountain.
Want to give a shout out to Jeff Johnson. He's listening from Woodruff, South Carolina area. Wedding weekend for his daughter. So congratulations, Jeff. And
the ball off to Hill once again, the left side. He bounces out, almost able to turn it off, but he gets brought down across the 45-yard line. Takes a big hit.
Mountaineers in 4-yard run up to.
That'll be a first down.
43-yard line makes it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 44.
oh God,
South Point putting the brakes on that Crest runaway. 26-25 now. 1:48 to go in the fourth.
Wow.
So ball tipped and intercepted by the
no.
Jaguars around
Wow.
the 25-yard line.
Wow.
It was thrown just Armstrong threw it just a little bit high.
Yeah.
And it went off our receiver's fingers
Yeah.
and right into Forestview hands.
Wow.
Drew, can you read that sign?
Where at?
The police officers walk around holding up.
Where?
Yeah. What is it?
Well, I can't see him now.
Hey, South Point winning 27-26 now.
Yep.
Man.
South Point up 27-26 over Crest. And kind of a stop on the action. Antonio Armstrong looks like he's got a cramp over on the far side. So we'll take a break. We'll be back. More Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Couldn't get anything scheduled in September. So.
Back here live at Forestview
Right.
High School. After a turnover, Forestview will take over 1st and 10. Phillips makes his call on shotgun, gives it right over to the halfback, but he's got nowhere to run, stopped in the backfield. It's Rhodes again. As our pet man playing a little Jackson 5 over on the visitor sideline.
All right.
Brings up a second and about 12 for Forestview. Phillips again in shotgun. Rhodes in at halfback. He's back to pass, drops back, tries to find an open receiver downfield, right across the middle, finds one, but gets nailed right at the 45-yard line.
Wow.
So big catch and no run for Forestview.
That was a big hit by Gash, but he's down.
Have to kind of give it up to that young man for being able to hold on to that ball after that hit. It looks like we've got a Mountaineer down on the far end of the field.
You said it looked like Gash?
That's Gash.
Yeah, he the one who made the tackle, right?
He made the tackle.
Yeah, that was a big collision.
Yeah.
Hope he's okay.
Yep, Gash gets up, walks off on his own power.
Okay,
Just kind of
good.
got maybe a little stinger there.
Yeah.
He's back up.
That was a big collision. Just got word that Crest fumbled the kickoff return. South Point recovered less than a minute to go. South Point's up, so that might be the ball game over there in Belmont.
Phillips back to throw again, looking for the deep ball. Under coverage, Mountaineers trying to go up for it. Incomplete.
That was good coverage.
Good coverage. Almost good chance of the interception there. Looks like the
Was that 27? Was that Jones?
I couldn't tell the number.
bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he came in. I think he came in for Gash, didn't he?
Yeah, I think that is 27.
All right, 2nd and 10 to the 45.
I'm not going to attempt that first name.
Exactly. I'm not either.
Phillips on the roll, rolling out, trying to find an open receiver, and does around the 40-yard line. Mountaineers bring him down right after he catches the ball, right there at the 40. So 3rd down, and we'll call it 6.
6 yards. 3rd and 6 from the 40 yard.
Phillips has proven to be pretty accurate when he rolls out.
Yeah, if you give him time, he's pretty accurate.
3 receivers head to the far side. Need 6 yards for a first down.
Oh, like they, yeah. They
Yep, looks like they
false
wouldn't
start.
say it.
Yeah, like a
It
tackle
may be
stood
a
up.
illegal procedure against Forestview, so they'll back him up 5. So it should be 3rd and 11.
Marcus got 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and
You didn't remind me. You didn't
I know.
remind me.
It's all my fault.
Oh, yeah, it's fourth quarter, Drew.
He said that was a long third quarter, right?
And it was all down here on this 5-yard line.
It was.
Our memory's not what they used to be.
No.
Phillips calls the signals. He drops back to pass one more time, fakes the ball, throws it deep. Got an open receiver, but incomplete. Jaden Williams. Great coverage there for the Mountaineers and bring up a 4th down. So they'll run the punt team on here. Would you think there's some kind of maybe some trickery afoot right here? And that is that final score. South Point wins 27-26.
Wow. That sets up a big game next week. South Point comes in off a big win over Crest. The question would be now, will South Point be able to settle back in off a big win and focus on us?
Quick whistles
Timeout.
as they getting ready to punt the ball. Looks like timeout Kings Mountain. So Kings Mountain will burn a timeout. We will too. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football right after this.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Loos, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen and
Style and Outfitters. Back here live, Forestview High School. We just find out South Point wins, so we'll play a team that's kind of on top of the world tonight next week as they roll into John Gamble. No loss.
And that's what I'm saying. With a big emotion, it's hard to come back down. We've always caught South Point after after they have beaten Crest or lost to Crest, but it seemed like they would beat Crest the first time, face them again in the playoffs. It's hard to come down off of those big wins and get focused.
So Forestview looks to punt the ball, 45-yard line. He punts it at the 40. Good punt. Mountaineers look to recover right at the 10-yard line. Tries to find a hole to run through. He's still on his feet, across the 15, 20, 30, 40. They're going to try to run him out of bounds around the 50-yard line. He crosses over the timeline, still on his feet, but they're going to bring him down around the 40-yard line. So a big, big run back for Kings Mountain. So 1st and 10 from Kings Mountain at the Jaguars 40-yard line. So Armstrong calls the signals in shotgun, trips to this far side, hands it off right up the middle. Let's Hill. He fights for a yard or two. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 2nd and 10.
Jackson to stop on 1st down. The 2nd and 9 from about at 40.
Clock continues to run.
Only 1 yard on the play.
2nd and 9. Hand to Hill right up the middle again. He's got a hole to run through this time. Across a 30, 25-yard line, 20, 15, 10-yard line before he's brought out of bounds.
Good. Just keep it on the ground. Let's run it. Get out of here with a win.
You know, we mentioned that they went back to practice Tuesday, but they still didn't know really who they were playing. So it was kind of a vanilla practice.
That's right, because
and didn't really start preparing for this team till Wednesday.
Right. Didn't know if we were going to play North Gas and make that game up or not.
He'll right up the middle. He'll cross the 10-yard line or 5-yard line up to around the 1. So first and goal or second and goal from around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Armstrong makes his signals, hands it right up the middle again. He's going to cross the goal line. Should be touchdown, Mountaineers.
That's 4 touchdowns by Mr. Hill tonight.
Did we even throw the ball on that series?
No, we didn't.
I didn't think so.
I think the coach said, hey, let's keep it on. Let's get out of here with a win.
And it is good. So Mountaineers lead it 41-23. We'll take a break. Stay with us. More Mountaineer football to come.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design.
Good, yeah. So we're back here, 6 minutes left, 41-23. We're up, and again, that was the 4th touchdown by Mr. Hill. He has ran the ball exceptionally well tonight. Again, with the circumstances that we had to deal with the Helene and Storm, you wonder how much that plays a factor. And, you know, the up and down play with us tonight. Again, nothing against Forestview, man. They came out to play. They got some good athletes. But, again, I think we needed a taste of this adversity and not a big blowout going into a South Point game. I think we need to come back down to earth and focus. And, again, we only had 1 or 2 days to really prepare for this team. And it's tough. It's a tough turnaround.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of downtime for the kids.
Yeah. So that was kickoff from the Mountaineers and returned by Forestview Jaguar. Forestview will take over around on the 18-yard line, 1st and 10.
You know, this reminds me of the Mountaineer team we saw in the Shelby game. It really does.
Really?
We're not playing the same caliber team we are.
You're right. It does.
But just, you know, you can see the pieces are there.
Right.
They're just not quite fitting together yet.
Exactly.
Yep.
So Forestview will get another opportunity with the ball here, halfway through the 4th quarter. You know,
It's not over until there's 3 zeros at the end of the 4th quarter. So I'm telling you, let's keep on fighting.
We've seen the Blacksburg team lose that game. You know, 3-4 touchdowns in 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. And so you got to what's call it.
Hand the ball right up the middle. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. 2nd and 10. Phillips calls the signals. He drops back looking for an open receiver.
They're
Did he
gonna
catch it? He did catch it around the 20-yard line. Caught it on his knees.
Yeah,
I tell you.
I think the ground caught it. He just covered.
Yeah. I got to give out in a 50-50, won't you?
Yeah.
So that's a 1st and 10 for the Forestview Jaguars right there at the 19-yard line. They get a little breathing room.
1st and 10 Jags from up to 19.
Nowhere to run. Mountaineers stop it cold. The line of scrimmage, bring up 2nd down.
There's some scores here, Drew. You want to announce that? They both in the
Huss
fourth
over
quarter.
Stuart Kramer, 46-21. And Ashbrook over North Gaston, 41-13.
And I think both of those games are still in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 13.
Those scores brought to you by Caldwell Banker, Farm Bureau, 133 West, Just in Time Plumbing, CNC Scrap Iron and Metal. Maybe just slightly overthrown, but good coverage by the Mountaineers.
Incomplete pass went to 3rd and 13.
So 3rd and 13, Forestview.
3:53 to go in the 4th quarter.
Did you get the opportunity to go to the fair yet?
No, I didn't.
No fair? Come on,
Not
man.
yet.
No.
We normally go the last day, go get the fries with the vinegar.
Well, that would be
And,
tomorrow.
That's good eating, isn't it?
That's good eating. No, they end on Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday, yes. Sunday's the
Still
last
got
day.
time.
Still got time. So head out there and get me some Kings Mountain.
Kings Mountain will take the time out. We will too. Stay with us. More
Sounds
Mountaineer
good.
football after this.
Yes.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Cellars with Allen Tate Realty.
Back here live, Forestview High School. Kings Mountain able to be drawn off sides. And that'll cost them 5, but still.
Moves it up 5 yards. The Jags 3rd and 8.
So it's 3rd and 8. Ball sitting around the 21-yard line of Forestview. Back to throw. Phillips under pressure. Tries to find a receiver right over the middle and finds one. He's down on the ground, though. He catches it around the 35-yard line. So it is complete.
Completed pass out to about the 35-yard line. Gives the Jags a 1st down.
So that'll be a 1st and 10 for Forestview. A little over 3 minutes to go here in this ball game. 1st and 10. Ball resting at the 34 of Forestview. Phillips once again back to throw right over the middle, incomplete. Pass intended for Holt. Good coverage by the Mountaineers. Second and 10. Twin receivers to the far side, twin to this side. Phillips calls the signals, drops back, way back, looking for a little screen play, and it works. He's crossed the 40-yard line, 45, 50. He's still on his feet at the 45 before Mountaineers pull him down. That'll be a big gain.
Big game, yeah.
And there is a flag on the far side of the field. I didn't even see it get thrown.
I didn't either.
face mask against the Mountaineers. So that'll cost them a little bit more. Three-plus minutes left here in Gastonia. I think Lamont set on I-85 for about an hour.
Yeah, it's
trying
tough
to get here.
Yeah, it was backed up. I should have just went.
We went
straight
74. That's what we did.
That's what I should have did. Went straight 74.
First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Phillips calls the signal, strips to the far side. He rolls that side, looking for an open receiver, and incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to put it exactly where only his receiver could get it, but it was just slightly ahead of him.
Right.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah, we just need to play good defense, get out here with a win, keep everybody healthy. Got a big one next week at the Gamble.
Again, Gash had to drag himself
The
off to the
battleground.
sidelines.
Yep.
But he's
What
up.
was that, Mike?
Gash, he was down, but he's back up.
He's back up good.
Phillips again calls quick whistles. Looks like maybe false start against Forestview. So we'll get those yardage right back. Yep, illegal procedure against the Jaguars.
Second and 15 for the Jags after the 5-yard penalty.
Twin receivers to this side, twin to the far side. Phillips and shotgun once again. Phillips drops back to throw. He's under pressure, but he gets away from it. Quick whistles, though.
I think it's offsides for.
Illegal procedure again against Kings Mountain.
False start on the Jags. Yep. Second down.
So another second down penalty play right here. So 2nd and 20. Phillips under pressure again, gets the ball away, but just throws it out of bounds. Bring up 3rd down finally. So Kings Mountain will get out of here a win. Not quite. We didn't play quite as well as I thought we should
we
have.
didn't. And again,
have.
like I said, I don't want to make excuses, but again, I mean, what especially what we faced with this horrific storm, and you don't know how many of these kids was out of power, if they was going to Momo's house, Auntie's house, where they was at, and some of them, even when they had practice, some of them may not could make the practice. You know,
Right.
You just don't know what they have been through. So, like I say,
Phillips drops back to throw, but trips over his own grass.
Yeah, it's
downs the ball around a 38-yard line.
38-yard line on the tackle. So, you know, this one of the games that a win is a win.
Oh, yeah.
It was ugly,
Yeah.
but it's a win. We're still undefeated, and we got an undefeated South Point in the conference coming in next week.
Undefeated in conference.
Conference, yeah. So both, I think, in South Point.
Still mad about that Shelby game.
South Point, has they lost?
No.
So they are undefeated overall. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So both of us undefeated in the conference. But that was a big win by them tonight. I just wonder how are they going to be refocused, regrouped? You know?
Right.
So 4th down, and they'll elect to go ahead and go for it. Phillips drops back. He's under pressure. He gets away, but not the second time. They'll drop him for a loss around the 30-yard line. Kings Mountain should take over 1st and 10 right there.
And you got to understand, South Point, I think South Point going to be licking their chops because we had beat South Point, what, 3 years in a row?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh, yeah.
4.
3.
Is it 3?
3.
Yeah. So we're beating them 3 years in a row. So I'm telling you, they're going to be looking for, as they call, the lick back.
Oh, they coming in.
Yeah.
They coming in ready.
Because that's right. We beat them twice at their place. We beat them once at our place. So it's 3 years in a row that we beat them. So.
Right.
So we'll have, make sure you tune in to the coaches show Monday night.
Right.
Of course, we'll discuss this game and that upcoming game back at John Gamble Stadium. You'll get to go to Wienerworks for that game, Mike.
Oh, right. Gonna
Get
have
your
some
foot long. Get your
chili and
foot long.
slaw.
Chili was all the way plus slaw.
All the way.
All the way
That's
plus
right,
slaw.
Plus slaw. That's the only way to eat them.
All the way.
Now, if you
plus
get
slaw.
works on it, you're going to get cheese.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you go to Crave and get you one of those Chicago dogs.
Oh, I like them.
Exactly.
I like them. I like the Memphis.
Memphis.
It's got barbecue on it.
Oh, so it does.
Then you add the slaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what my gout needs right now is a hot dog with barbecue on it.
That's right.
If you can put some bacon, rabbit and bacon, that'd be great.
Yeah. They did have ketchup and mustard.
So Mountaineers will put in, they'll go in victory formation.
Yep.
They'll down it twice, get the clock rolling, and that's the ball game, guys.
ball
Mountaineers will lead 41-23 here in Gastonia. Wasn't a pretty win, but I mean there were some bright spots here and there. But wasn't a real pretty win altogether. Thank you so much for joining us for our audio broadcast. We'll be live and in color next Friday night at John Gamble, so make sure you tune into that. Also, make sure you tune in to the coaches show coming up Monday night. For myself, Drew Fulton, Little John, Mike Hayes, thank you so much, and we'll see you around town. Hey, get to the fair, get you some fair food before Sunday, okay?
Yeah, French fries and vinegar, baby.
There you go.
Y'all have a good night. We thank you.
KMHS Sports is sponsored by Carter Bank and Trust, Brittany Austin and Company Real Estate, Flooring America, Dellinger's Jewel Shop, JWH Contracting, Butler Outdoor Design, KMHS Sports is sponsored by the Venue at Turkey Ridge, Xenia Home Building, Innovative Pools, Butler Tire and Auto, Long Branch Land and Water, Christie Sellers with Allen Tate Realty, KMHS Sports is sponsored by Lickety Lou's, D.R. Horton Home Building, John Gamble and Carolina Golf, Allen & Sons Construction, the Imperial Mercantile and Outfitters,